Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today it is a tag video, and I always love these great tag videos because it gives you insight into people's collections and what they would change about things. So I was tagged by the amazing Kat L to do this tag video, which was created by Isabelle style, and the tag is 10 things I would buy if I lost my entire luxury collection. So yeah, this one's really good because if you got a clean slate and you had to do it all over again, what would you do? What would you do differently? Before I get into the video, I'd like to quickly introduce myself to those of you who are new here. My name is Kim, and I love sharing with you guys all my little luxuries, do unboxings, reviews, tag videos, just anything and everything that has to do with luxury. So if that's something that interests you, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel. And with that said, let's get right into it. So I did watch Isabelle's video. She did share 10 items she would purchase if she lost her entire collection, and she said it was also in the order that she would repurchase them. So Kat did it a little bit different in that she just gave you the items that she would repurchase from her current collection if she lost her entire collection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share what I would repurchase, and they may or may not be something that I already have. So let's see what 10 items I would get if I were to do it all over. The first item that I would truly want if I were to lose my entire collection would be a luxury handbag that could take me from day to evening. So I chose a Kelly 25 in the Cellier, black with palladium hardware. Oh, that would be what I would purchase immediately off the bat. No question. Because you guys know I did own the Kelly 32 in the black with palladium hardware in Togo leather, which I found too big for me. I then got the beautiful vintage box calf 28 with the gold hardware in the Cellier, and I absolutely love that bag. I was kind of scared to use it. I just didn't grab for it, and I thought that bag should totally be loved. So I did sell it to Asavi, and yeah, I'm so happy that she is able to give it the love and the use that I never could. In my current collection, I do have the Kelly 28 in the Togo with the palladium. I mean, black with palladium hardware is just so chic. I love it so much. But if you follow me, you know I've been questioning whether or not the Kelly 28 is the right size or if I should go for a Kelly 25. So I still have not made that decision. I still don't know. And it's not like Hermes handbags, especially the BKCs, are readily available for you to like try out and take a look at, right? So yeah, I still have my Kelly 28. I still love this bag so much. I may never ever switch to the Kelly 25, but if I were to lose everything and I had to do it again, I think I would definitely go for the Kelly 25 Cellier black palladium hardware, probably an Epsom. And yeah, I think that would totally be my dream bag. That would be like a day to evening bag that I could use. The second item I would want to have back in my collection would be an everyday bag that could be both dressed up or dressed down. And that handbag would be a Birkin 25 in the retourné style, probably in like either the Etoupe or the Etan, and it would have to be palladium hardware once again. I think it would look so good dressed up, but then it would also be such a nice bag to use with casual outfits. A Birkin 25 would be the perfect size for me because I did own the Birkin 30 very briefly, and I just knew immediately that that's not a bag that I'm going to be carrying a lot. So with the two major handbags out of the way, the third item I would want back in my collection would be actually an everyday bag that I could just use without hesitation, just like my throw-around bag. And you know what that is. It is my Louis Vuitton puzzle in the medium in this beautiful tan color. So yes, this bag I cannot live without. I mean, it's just the bag that I use the most, and I just love it to bits. And I think this is the best bag. I mean, I've been so rough on it. I've told you guys in the past that my kids have actually thrown this on the concrete, and yet there's no signs of wear or tear. I think this is just absolutely fabulous, and I know most people go for the small, but the medium is just that size where you can throw everything in there and just not have to worry about it. You don't have to downsize. Whatever you need to carry, you just carry. And if you carry it like me with this open like this, yeah, it holds a lot, and it's really nice. So I would definitely want an everyday luxury bag that I could just throw around, and this Loewe puzzle would be my choice. So the next item I would want back in my collection would be another handbag, but it would be the travel bag, because I think it's great to have a nice travel bag for when you go on trips overseas, whatnot. And for me, that choice would be the Chanel Walk, and it could be either the boy style or the Chanel classic one. But for me, I really do love the boy and the antique gold hardware, and especially this chain. I just think it's so chic, it's so beautiful, and I love this a lot more than the classic. So but definitely a walk is great because you can use it dressed up, dressed down. The Chanel Walk is also big enough to carry your passports, which is absolutely perfect. I carried mine and my 3 children's passports in here, and it fit with room to spare. I was able to carry everything I needed. So definitely think that this walk is perfect for travel, and that this is one I would want back in my collection. So I know some of you might be thinking, well, wouldn't you want a tote if it's for travel? And for me, actually, no, because for travel tote, I think the Longchamp is perfect. I mean, you don't need to go extremely high end for a tote. So yes, this is the 4th item that I would definitely want back in my collection had I lost everything and I had to do everything over again. The 5th item I would want back in my collection would be an SLG. You guys know I've gone through so many SLGs in the past. Yeah, I still own quite a few. However, I think you only need one, and the only one you need would be a micro bag. So I know this could be kind of controversial, but if you're going to get an SLG and just one, I definitely think that the micro bags are perfect because you actually can use it as a tiny little handbag, but it works perfectly fine as an SLG. And the 2 that I own is my micro boy belt bag and my Fendi Pico Peekaboo. So I love both of these. I think these are absolutely great as both an SLG or as a micro bag. Since I just need to get one, my choice would actually be this Fendi Pico Peekaboo, because yeah, I just think it's so beautiful, especially in this color. And you know, just the fact that it holds everything, that like your cards and everything. You could use it as a wallet. If you were worried about things falling out, then you can definitely just do that and make sure nothing fell out. And then you can also use it as a handbag. And you know what, you could actually even use this chain as a necklace. Just so much you could do with this one little piece. I think this is definitely a piece that I would want back in my collection had I to do it all over again. Move on from handbags and SLGs to ready to wear. So I'm not a big ready to wear buyer, but the one item that I think I would definitely need back in my collection if I had to do it all over again would be a coat, a classic long coat from Max Mara in this beautiful camel color. This coat I have had for, oh gosh, this is 25 years. I've purchased different coats over the years, but this one has just seen me through thick and thin. It can be casual, it can be totally dressy. I mean, yeah, I absolutely love my Max Mara coat, and it's definitely something that I would repurchase in a heartbeat if I lost everything and had to do it over again. Now we move on to fine jewelry. I started venturing into luxury fine jewelry several years ago, and I have to say I've grown to love them more and more as the years have progressed. So there are 3 specific pieces that I would totally repurchase if I had to do it all over again. The first being this beautiful necklace that I was gifted from my mother-in-law for my wedding. So this is just a diamond solitaire on a white gold chain. This is actually the piece that I get the most questions on, because you guys are curious where this one is from, but it's actually just a custom piece from my mother-in-law's local jeweler. She had this beautiful diamond solitaire. It's a 1.5 carat solitaire. It's VS1 quality. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. So she had a necklace made for me. I wear it 24/7, never leaves my neck. The size is substantial enough that everybody notices it, even you guys. Seeing my videos, you all comment on this necklace, and yeah, I think that it's definitely, if you are going for larger diamond pieces, I think it's definitely better to go through local jewelers because you will be able to get a much bigger diamond as compared to these luxury brands. But yes, if I had to do it all over again, this necklace is something that I would totally repurchase. Then we come to the actual luxury brands, and yeah, I do own several luxury jewelry pieces. I'm not wearing all of them today, but if I had to do it all over again, there are two pieces that I would totally repurchase in a heartbeat. Number one being this Just Unclued ring in this regular size with the diamonds. And yes, I hope it's focusing because I absolutely love this piece. I mean, I know like I could have gone for the Love, or I could have gone for the Just Unclued in the SM size, which I also used to own, or I could just go for a regular one. But even with all the costs and whatnot, I would definitely go back with this one, with the diamond version, because I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's a statement piece. It just stands out. The design is fabulous. And yeah, I definitely think that this is a piece that I would totally repurchase if I had to do it all over again. And the next piece that I would get with this would be the thin Just Unclued, but I would get it with the diamonds. So mine does not have the diamonds because I purchased this before they made that version available. However, if I were to do it over again, I would definitely go for the one that matches the ring and get the one with the diamonds, because I just think that little bit of sparkle just adds so much to this bracelet. And I've been using and wearing this JC bracelet nonstop since I've gotten it several years ago. I've had no issues with it like distorting, because I know that's something that a lot of you are concerned about. But yeah, it's not bent out of shape. It's still perfect, and I still absolutely love this. So yes, definitely this one would totally make its way back into my collection if I had to do it all over again. So what is the final piece that I would repurchase if I lost my entire luxury collection and I had to do it over again? It would be my Rolex watch. So I was gifted this as a graduation present from my parents when I got my master's degree. I actually wanted to get the larger size, but my mom, when getting it for me, she said, you know what, when you get older, you want a more feminine look, and that dial might look just a little bit too masculine. You might not like it after all. I'm thinking I should have gone with my gut and persuaded my mom to get the other one for me. I have to say, as I've aged, my eyesight is not that great. So the dial is a little bit small, and it's a little hard to read the time when I have this on. So I do really wish I had gone for the larger size. So if I were to do it over again, I would totally go for a larger size and get the 34. Had I to do it over again, that's what I would get. But definitely get a luxury watch. I know I love my Apple Watch and I wear it all the time. However, for those occasions when you're really dressed up, I think nothing beats having a classic luxury watch. So yes, definitely would want to add this back into my collection, but just in a larger size. So that is it, you guys. Those are my 10 luxury items that I would repurchase if my entire collection was wiped out and I had to do it all over again. I really hope some of this information was helpful for you guys. Let me know what you guys would do if you had to choose 10 items to get right now. If you had to do it all over and get 10 items right now, I am going to tag some of my lovely friends here on YouTube to do this tag, because I really want to know what pieces you would choose. So please check to see if your name is down below. I would really love to hear your take on this. And thanks again to Kat L for tagging, and to Isabelle Style for creating this tag. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And with that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I will see you in my next one. Take care, everybody.